No matter how slow the things has come for me, I've seen like little inklings of success that made me just be like, okay, all right, God, this really could happen for me. And I swear that's how it's been, even up to this point. Like just little major or little minor wins that just made me see that I could really do this shit. You know, like I'm not delusional or I'm not crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, like I said, I wound up finding an apartment. I was staying in Riverdale, South Side, from the South Side to South Side. Yeah, I was living in the South Side. It was cool. It reminded me of Across the River. I think I'm gonna do. I don't know, cause I gotta create a whatchamacallit. So I think I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna. Girl, look at this all backwards and shit. And I'm gonna mix one of these colors. But I was living on the south side in Atlanta, and I swear to goodness, being in Atlanta gives you so much inspiration because it's so many motherfuckers out there that's from there that really made it. So I just was like, man, they gonna bite on this. But this is the thing, y'all. This is the thing. When you from another city, like I wasn't from Atlanta, when you from another city, yeah, it'd be cool. But the first thing they ask you is, are you popping and where you from? And I guess they feel like, fuck, if your hometown is not feeling you, why the fuck should we give you a chance? So I kept kind of running into that. I had an opportunity for a record deal, but that's a story for another day. That shit wound up going sour as well. But like I said, I kept on pushing. I kept on going. Y'all, I was partying. Like Atlanta parties and brunch is just on 1,000. So I made the best of the situation. I'm gonna say that. Like I had a great time. Even though I was like struggling, I couldn't really find a stable job with a degree, y'all. And now that I think about it, I'm like, bitch, you ain't tried hard enough. Like, but that shit just really wasn't. It just really wasn't what I thought it would be. Cause I'm like, I started working like, what you call that when you like, I started working a temp job. Y'all, I was hustling. I was trying to do everything. I was doing Amazon ship, like dropping people packages and shit off. Girl, I was doing everything in my power to try to just make ends meet and just kind of keep myself afloat while I was out there, because I really didn't want to go back home without like a reward. But little did I know that the reward was me just doing it, like having the faith and taking the leap of faith and just moving out there. So cause eventually shit started working out. I just decided, like, I had a talk with her name is Marge. She was Cardi B's ex-manager before Cardi B. I don't really know how to explain it, but Cardi B was signed to KRS. And she was like good friends with my mama. So she called me and just was like, what are you doing in Atlanta? You need to be in New Orleans. Your story is New Orleans. Your parents, like, you need to, how you sound, like people are going to connect to you because you're from New Orleans and you need to get the city on your back. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah, you need to go back home and you need to go back home. Oh, let me do my leg. You need to go back home and you need to just create a buzz out there. So that's how I wound up eventually coming back to New Orleans. And it was a good decision because when I came back home, that's how I was able to create Never Ever Ever. That's how I got into bounce and shit like that. Even though before I had left, in 2021, I had did my first bounce song with Flipside Fred. And like I said, I knew it was a good song. He knew it was a good song, but I didn't have the target audience. People didn't really like, people knew me because of my parents, but they didn't know me as an artist. Or if they did, it was just like, I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what they was thinking, but it was kind of like, and that's one of the reasons why I moved. I didn't want to be in the shadow of my parents, and I wanted to kind of create my own lane. Fuck. Because at the end of the day, you know, what I'm doing and the generation of New Orleans artists that I was coming in, we was, you know, doing something different. So I just decided that, you know, I want to first start. And I just remember going to like a cipher or something, and one of my homies that I was cool with, he was like, I feel like you should be way bigger than what you are. Why are you here? I feel like you need to go back home. Everybody started telling me that, y'all. So my rule of thumb is like, if you hear the same thing 3 times, you need to pay attention. So when he told me that, Marge told me that, Mom been telling me that. Like when just different people kept telling me, you know, what's going on with you in your city? Why you not in New Orleans and all of this shit? I just was like, well, maybe I should go home. So I just was talking to my my cousins, and I was like, I think I'm gonna come home. But I just was so scared to come home, y'all, because like I said, I gave up everything. I gave up my apartment. I gave up every fucking thing. So I didn't know. And I felt like a failure almost. I'm like, fuck. Like I'm coming home with nothing. Like I feel like I'm coming home and I ain't making it. I'm still the same person. But that was the best decision I could have made, to just come my ass home, because shit started popping for me. Like I had developed a plan while I was still in Atlanta. I mean, I got the rap for Kevin Gates. God was still showing me like, all right, you know, just keep on going. I just hope I hope that people from my story and me being transparent with y'all just see, like, just to keep going. This is a story of a person that just never gave up. Like, I just never gave up, y'all. And like I said, I've been in the music industry my whole life, so I seen the ups and downs of it, but I just knew that I could somehow find success in it. And I never let that thought or that idea go. And I just didn't I didn't just thought. I didn't think that God would put something in my heart. And this is me being real honest. I just didn't think that God would put something in my heart that he wouldn't help me fulfill, or that I would not be capable of fulfilling. You feel me? I'm about to put my lipstick on and my lashes. But this is basic, just something simple. So, of course, I took the chance and I went to Atlanta. Of course, I'm still actively pursuing shit. It's just something about when God puts something in your heart, because this is how I always looked at it with college, right? Traditionally, when you go to a 4-year college, you're supposed to graduate in 4 years, right? You're supposed to graduate in 4 years. And then, you know, if you decide to go get your master's, woo, like that's supposed to be, you know, take up to 6 to 8 years. It took me 6 years just to get my bachelor's degree, right? It took me 6 years to get my bachelor's degree. And imagine if I would have gave up. That's how I feel about the rapping shit. I be like, imagine if I give up and I'm right fucking there. Like, you know how pissed I'll be? Because that's what everybody was telling me with college. They just was like, why would you give up? Like, you've completed so much. I had more completed and established. I had more credit hours than I didn't. So it was like, just get it done. I remember talking to my dad, and he was like, it don't matter when you graduate, as long as you graduate. Just graduate. I was like, okay. So that's what I did. So that's how I feel about the rapping and shit. Like, at one point, graduating from college, that shit seemed hard as a motherfucker. It was hard as a mug. But somehow, with God's favor, I was able to do it. And I feel the same way about the music industry. But I think you have to pivot, and it's a lot of things you gotta change. Sorry, I gotta get this right. In order for you to be successful. And I think for me at this point, I had a lot of people in my ear, and it was people who ain't never accomplished what I want to accomplish, but had a lot of opinions, for better or for worse, because I don't think those people meant me no harm. I just think when you doing some shit, which these look like the same color but they're different. When you doing some shit like trying to make it in the music industry and nobody ever seen, you know, so far I've seen people with like kind of success, but nobody gets success like what I wanted for myself. This is my favorite new, like pinkish nude lipstick. It's Santa Fe, girl cheap, $1.99 at the beauty supply store. And I'm running out. I gotta go get some more. That's what I need to go do today. I don't go shop, man. I need some more hair wraps. I need eyeliner. But yeah. So that's probably why I ain't never gave up, y'all. And people like say a lot of shit, talk a lot of shit. But man, it's like when you know God, I ain't questioning God no more. And the more time I have, like, the more time you spend questioning your purpose, you could actually be working on it. You could actually be doing the things that you got to do to achieve the success. So that's why I'm at with it. Like, I'm like, fuck it. You know, like, it's either now or never. And like I said, why would God put this in me if he wasn't going to help me achieve it? Same shit with college. College was hard, but I still managed to graduate. No matter how long it took me, I still did it. So that's how I feel about this. And every year in my music, I find some type of success. I swear to God. I kid you not, every year I find some sort of success. So that also make me keep on going, because it's like, I could see if nothing wasn't working, like, bitch, I just keep hitting zeros. That's not the case for me. And I encourage anybody, if you believe in yourself and you want something, to keep going for it, because one day might be your day that, girl, got lipstick, I'm gonna say makeup all on my hand. Your day might come, or your day shall come. Like, girl, I can't wait. I'm about to fast. Do this fast to help with this lupus, y'all, because my skin been itching. It's been off the chain lately, and I really think it's because I started back eating meat, because I ain't never itched like this before. So yeah, y'all, like, that's where I'm at with it. I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited to share this journey with y'all, because I just feel like if I win, everybody win. Even though, like, I'm gonna be the one that's reaping the benefits of it, but I hope my story inspires somebody. Like, lupus ain't stopped me. Toxic family didn't stop me. You know, not having all the fucking, not necessarily knowing, but just never giving up and quitting. I still was able to accomplish it. You feel what I'm saying? So, and this is all without no help. Like, no help of a label. I'm gonna say that. Like, you know? And of course you want that. You want that, but it's not my reality right at this moment. Not to say that it won't change, because I know it will, but this is what it is right at this moment. So yeah, let me do my little finishing touches, but come on, earring. Girl, I don't know why this earring not sticking in. Y'all, it's really not sticking. Oh, I guess because it's bent, but it just stuck. But yep, that's my story. I'm not gonna hold y'all because this second video 15 minutes. But yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions. Drop it in the comments. And like I said, I'm gonna keep y'all updated with videos on my journey, how I've managed to just keep on going. And y'all can give me some advice on what y'all feel I should do next. I have some ideas, and like I said, I'm doing this little demo project right now. I'm excited about that. I feel like I've been pushing myself to like just keep rapping, keep developing a sound, and it's been fun. Like, you know, like back to what it was for me when I first started rapping, like fun, just experimenting with different beats and trying new shit. So, yup. I need some of that whatchamacallit before I spray this. Yo, my makeup be just all over the freaking place. I don't see this. So I'm about to set my face. But this is my last thing I gotta do. Whew. Whew. Oh, Lord, help me. My eyelash come up. All right, bye, y'all.